Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Pumps. I'm aiming this video at the newish people that are panicking right now and thinking about selling their Caspa or their crypto. Don't, because that was what I was like last year. Now I'm not even bothered. Like I don't look at the chart. Like it bothers me that the money's gone down a bit, well a good bit, about 30% actually. But like that's what happens. It's just gonna go back up. That's the whales and there's other factors trying to shake you out of the market. So don't do it. Hold on to your Caspa. Not financial advice, my opinion. Hold on to your Caspa, keep it there, don't sell it or you'll regret it. So this is normal. This is what happens, and there's going to be plenty more bad dips like this, bigger than this, on the way up till we get to the top at the end of next year. So just hold your Caspa there. Just go through a few things. Because another thing, there's so many things in the pipeline for Caspa. Like KRC20 is going to come on. The volume is going to go crazy with that. We have DEX being developed for KRC20 tokens. We have Caspay coming out. They want to bring out terminals. They want to bring out Caspay stablecoin. We have Dagnite. We have the hard fork with 10 blocks per second is going to come out. There's so many things coming up for Caspa. The Rust migration. Like it's amazing all the stuff. Like this is just a drop in the ocean. Like so, there's so much potential for Caspa. Don't worry. Don't sell it. Don't panic. Just hold on to it. But just to show you here, we are gone down. Like I bought like a load at 19 cent and it's dropped back down to 15 cent. But like you can see the volume is 276, like it was way higher, but I'm on uphold here. I don't think CoinMarketCap shows uphold volume because I can't see it listed on it. But you can see here it's 505 million 24-hour volume. That's crazy. Like there's tier ones, somebody's getting sacked in Binance and Kraken because like all that volume is going on there and they haven't listed Casper yet. Somebody's getting slapped in the face, you know. Um, and then you can see here, this is my little 2029 bag. I haven't moved it onto cold storage yet. I should, but I haven't moved it yet. But you can see in 24 hours I'm down 542. But I know it's going to go back up. I'm not bothered. Like my main bag is obviously way bigger than that, and it's a lot more. But it's just going to go back up. You can't do anything about it. Don't stress about it. Just leave it. Go away, as they say, touch grass. I don't really understand that saying, but just go and do something that takes your mind off. Go to the cinema. Like, yeah, I went to the cinema to see a film today, and that's it. Like, but like you have it here. Like, so we have other things going on. Like the hash rate, as we know, is shooting up. It's up approximately 300% in the recent months, and we can see it here. Today's hash rate is 659 petahash. We have an all-time high of 732 petahash. So a lot of people think it's not just Marathon mining now. There's another big company in the works, and they've started mining Caspa, and they're going to come out of the woodwork eventually and say who it is. And then again on the wallet addresses, it just keeps going up. It was above 400 and then it dropped below 400 and now we're going up to 403. So more people are getting a hold of Caspa, and it shows with the volume today. People are buying the dips. They're not panicking. If you're panicking, don't do it. Like I said, hold on, because more people are buying it and they're buying it and it's going to bring the price back up. And then here, just to show you now, I couldn't find one for last cycle. This is 2 cycles ago, but it's the same story with last cycle. You can see all the dips. I think today's dip was 30%. But you can see here like 38%, minus 38, 33, nearly all of these, every one of them is bigger than what we experienced the last couple of days. So there's going to be more of them, and these are all in the bull run on the way up. So there's going to be more, so you're going to have to get used to it, and that's the way it is. It's people trying to shake you out of the market, probably mostly, you know. This is another chart I look at. This is all the cycles and the past cycles. The blue one is the first cycle. The orange one is the second cycle. The green one was the last Bitcoin cycle. And the fourth one is the red one. That's the one we're in now. As you can see down here, we've taken a bit of a dip. And it's on 107. We're on 107 days after the halving. So that kind of lines up with all of these. You can see in the first cycle it was taken off, but the other two are kind of all hanging around. This is probably a kind of a correction because this is where we really should be. Because as we all know, we hit $70,000 before we should have because of the ETFs. So maybe this is coming back down to in line where it should be, but we're still going to take off and go up for the bull run. But we're on 107 days here, and you can see the peak of the last 2 cycles was about 527 days. So we're 420 days off still. We're over a year and a few months. So you have loads of time, like so. And that's how it's going to work. Like this is a chart I like to show. I just made this up, but it has the halving and it has the bull run. The 2020 halving, it has the next bull run, the halving that we just went through in April, and the possible peak. So on these two, the halving to the bull run, it was 18 months from the halving to the bull run exactly, And then from the halving here to the last bull run was 18 months, both exactly 18 months. And this April, if we calculate, if it follows suit and it's 18 months, it's the peak of the bull run is going to be October 2025. And that's, so I'm kind of aiming for that, and I'm looking at power law as well, and I'm watching the bands and all that kind of thing. But I think around this area, and if Caspa is up around $3, $4, I think that's going to be the peak for this cycle. And then I have a 2029 bag that I'm just going to hold, or more, I'm just going to hold it. I'm just going to hodl, like the thumbnail says. Another, just to let you know, if you haven't seen this video, another kind of quick thing about it is, if you wanted to work out when the best time to buy Bitcoin in the cycles was, it's exactly 16 months back from the halving on the last two cycles as well. So 18 months from the halving, 18 months from the halving to the top of the bull cycle, 18 months from the halving to the top of the bull cycle, and then from the halving back is 16 months, and that's when it's the best time to buy Bitcoin. That's when the lowest point of the cycle was. And that's that chart. I just like to show that. It just kind of shows that there's a pattern for the last two cycles, and if it follows suit, it's going to be around the end of next year. A lot of people are saying, oh, the halving or the bull runs happened and all this. Like, I'm new to Bitcoin. I'm only in it like 3 years, or sorry, crypto, and I know that's not the bull run. Like, so don't panic. Like, we still have over a year left, in my opinion. On other bullish news for Caspa, Binance has launched a mining pool. So this is, I've only learned this recently. Solo miners, these are people who have massive warehouses full of ASICs. They can solo mine because they have the hash power. I have two little miners here, KS0 Ultras. They're not big enough to solo mine, so I have to join a mining pool. I joined one in Germany, and we all put our hash power together, and then we get rewards. We share the rewards. That's how it works. So Binance have started one, and you pay a little amount, a little fee, like it's so small, like. But Binance have announced their own mining pool, so I could go and join that if I wanted to, and there's no fees. But I mean, like, Casper needs to get the finger out, because they have a mining pool, they have it listed on futures, but they still haven't got it listed on spot. And as this chap says here, mining pool now supports cash mining. They are offering stablecoins as payment methods to users. So that doesn't happen in other mining pools. I mean, that suggests to me, as he says here, they want to stack cash and give you stablecoins for your hash, for your mining. So they want to hold on to the cash. They don't want to give it back to you. But so there's an option there. You can get cash or stablecoins. So that's more bullish. So like I said, futures and mining, Binance are involved in with Caspa. So they're gonna have to list it for spot soon. And I think Binance is probably overtaking Coinbase for the biggest exchange. And this is a DEX, and they listed Caspa. We know about this one. I think they're going to be doing KRC20 tokens as well. But they've Zodex launches DEX with upcoming Caspa. This is the Defiant. So the Defiant wrote an article on this, but the good thing about Defiant News is, I only followed them today. I didn't know about them. 110,000 followers. So that's a lot of advertising for Caspa. New advertising, probably new eyes are getting on this. And you can click on it and you can read the story. It's there. You can have a flick down through it, but that's a good promotion for Caspa. On other news, they got another listing here. I missed this a few days ago. Probit Global trading pair Caspa USDT. So another exchange has listed it. So all good for Caspa, making it available to more people. And I showed this in the last video. So Coin Media Markets, bullish Coinbase will list Mu, Jasmine, and Meme perpetual futures. Here are the top 5 cryptocurrencies that Coinbase could list next. So we have Caspa, Brett, Turbo, Dog, Moo, the Bull. So I have Caspa and I do have Turbo. I've sold everything else. I have a little bit of Turbo. I have a lot of Cas. I don't have any Brett or Dog or Moo the Bull. I never heard of Moo the Bull because I haven't been paying attention. The only meme coins I'm looking at the moment is KRC20 tokens. So you can see Cas there. So hopefully it does get listed on Binance, but more advertising. On this one, if this is a kind of the way you have servers, if you don't have space at home to save all your files and all that, you can use the cloud. So this is kind of cloud mining. So these people have warehouses full of ASICs all over the world, and you can go in, put in your wallet address, and you can pay them to mine Casper for you, and then put it back in. It looks to me like it works out a little bit more expensive than getting your own rigs, like even these couple of little miners that I have. But if you don't have the space and that's not possible, and electricity costs too much, then you could try give this a go. So that's what that is, server mining. And then just wise words. I mean, he has to be a smart guy. Like, you know, he was the CEO of Binance. I know he's in trouble at the moment for money laundering or whatever it was. But you can see here, he says, if you can't hold, you won't be rich. So it's what I'm trying to reinforce with you there. I'm fairly new the last 3 years or so. I got in at the top of the last bull run, lost a load of money. I was like, you know, this is shit. Like, what am I doing? Like, this cryptocurrency, you know, magic internet money. But then I got in and I found Caspa and I really stuck with it and I researched it and I was like, and now I got rid of everything else. And I just hold Caspa and just a bit of turbo and that's it. And I hold it and I'm not worried anymore. I have confidence in what I have. It's not like a little crappy coin, little shit coin that I'm worried is just gonna tank. And because it's fair launched, that's one of the best things about it. There's nobody there to jump on you. That's basically all the news. I just wanted to show you there's so much stuff in the pipeline for cash, so it's gonna shoot back up. It is like people say, gonna be like top three, I'd say, you know, because it's so fast, so cheap. And once they get out more stuff, more utilities on it, right now it's just a payment platform and peer-to-peer currency. But KRC20 tokens coming out, all this kind of thing, it's gonna attract a lot of attention. And then just to show you my two little miners here, one of them was faulty, but it started working again. So you can see one's running at 458 gigahash. They're only supposed to run at 400, so it's running higher. The other one, if I refresh it, yeah, it's running at 415 as well. So the two of them are running better than they should, and they do seem to like run hot, like so. Um, that's them too. Well, you can go into it here. I'm in Caspa Hero Miners, and this is where I got all my info from, and I logged in with the two miners, and it shows you here. These are my two miners. I'll just refresh it in case you're interested. Um, so yeah, it tells you here what your current mining is. You know, estimated earnings 9 cash a day, $144 monthly, $43. I'll mine about 284. Um, And it does say here what I have got paid. Total paid 33 CAS. So this, I did look at this. This matches exactly what's in my Caspian wallet. I set up a Caspian wallet just for mining because I just wanted a separate one just to see the money come in, just to see the CAS and which was making. So it's up and down. The most I ever got, every 3 hours I get some CAS. The most I got was 2 CAS in one go, but I'm getting about 14 a day at the moment. That's how it works out as. So I'm not going to make a richer end, but I'm learning. It's good to see. And that's basically the whole video. I just wanted to go through with you just to, from my what I think, my opinion, to reassure you, because I know myself last year when I was a beginner, I was panicking and I was worried about all this, but you just have to forget about it. It's gonna go back up. Like I showed you, there's gonna be, where did I show you that? Like I showed you this, there's gonna be worse dips than this one, and it's gonna happen again and again. But then we're gonna get big pumps, and we're gonna go all the way up to the top here, and that's how it goes. Nothing goes straight up. It always goes up and down, and that's how it goes. So that's all the news. If you found it helpful or you liked the video, please give me a subscribe and I'll keep you up to date with all Caspa and KRC20 things. And subscribe if you, I'm sorry, like the video if you found it helpful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.